We have an update about the beautiful mother. A beautiful mother and her 2 kids were killed by the mama's boyfriend. I think this was last year, if I'm not mistaken, or was it earlier this year? I think it was earlier this year, but now we have the autopsy done came out. The autopsy done came out of here in these streets. Update. Here we go.
10. Developing tonight, this mother and her 2 young kids murdered in Charlotte. Their bodies left hidden for weeks. Now we'll details about how they died. Thank you for joining us. I'm Hannah Getz, in for Erica Bryant.
I think this was like last month, if I'm not mistaken.
Scott Wickersham, Channel 9's Erica Jackson went through every page of this newly released autopsy report. We do want to warn you, there are some disturbing details in it. She's joining us live now to take us through what we've learned. Erica?
Yeah, Scott, these 3 reports have gut-wrenching details. The medical examiner noted the children had severe physical injuries, and all 3 victims died from fentanyl poisoning.
All 3 of them died from fentanyl poisoning, and they blaming the baby daddy. Go ahead.
New details shed light on this family's final moments. CMPD says investigators found the remains of Markayla Johnson, Miracle Fleming, and Messiah Johnson at the Orchard
Fleming and Johnson.
Trace apartments on March 15th, days after a relative reported them missing. Autopsy reports released by the Mecklenburg County Medical Examiner say investigators found Johnson's body in a large plastic storage bin inside a bedroom closet. The reports state investigators impounded Johnson's boyfriend's car and
boy got 22s on that thing.
Found the bodies of 4-year-old Miracle and 7-month-old Messiah in gym bags in the trunk.
Found the babies in gym bags, bitch, and the mama in the closet.
Just want to say,
Shout out
I miss my baby. I miss my grandkids. She was a good person, and everybody knows Kaylin would do anything for you. She didn't deserve this.
The autopsy.
Wait, baby, no. We do something different around here at the Willie Williams Showcase. You knew? Woo, run it back, baby.
In the trunk.
I just want to say, I miss my baby. I miss my grandkids.
Man, I be hating to point this shit out. I don't see no tears. Maybe it's a reflection of however the camera's pointing, but I don't see no tears.
She was a good person, and everybody knows Kaylin would do anything for you. She didn't deserve this.
The autopsy report reveals Johnson had very high levels of fentanyl and the opioid reversal drug naloxone in her system.
So she had fentanyl and naloxone in her system. What was they doing, dope?
The medical examiner says her head was covered by a plastic bag and multiple diapers. He says there was a cord wrapped tightly around her neck. The autopsy report for 4-year-old Miracle shows she had bruising around her face and neck. The medical examiner says her wrists were tied together and her head was covered by diapers. The report for 7-month-old Messiah says the boy died from fentanyl toxicity and states there was cocaine in his system that contributed to his death. The ME wrote Messiah also had blunt force trauma to his head.
So is they telling us that the boyfriend gave them the dope? Did the boyfriend give them the dope? Because it's kind of strange to me that the mother also had the dope in her system, but she had the naloxone, the stuff to reverse the dope effect in her system. Where the hell did they get that from?
Toxicology reports for each victim list the date of death as the date police found their remains. Still, all 3 bodies showed signs of decomposition.
All 3 bodies showed sign of decomposition, and the bodies was found on the same. They died on the same day that their bodies was found, and their bodies had signs of decomposition. I thought it take time for decomposition. Or did they have so much fentanyl that the fentanyl went to decomposing them? Say that little piece again, baby.
Bodies showed signs of decomposition.
Hold on.
Death as the date police found to his head. Toxicology reports for each victim list the date of death as the date police found their remains. Still, all 3 bodies showed signs of decomposition.
I don't understand it if it happened the same day. How the hell do you start to decompose the same day that you die? How does that work? The 2 children was in a duffel bag. The mama was in the closet. Heat can accelerate the decomposition, but the same day? Wow. Well, that's something that I just didn't know then. That's something that I did not know. And I done been to like funeral homes. Like but I just want to go back to this paperwork. A very high level of fentanyl and the presence of naloxone. In my mind, the mama been doing fentanyl. When you in a Finney trap house, anything happen? It was cooking that dope. There it is. He was slanging dope then. You said that they found them three weeks later? Yeah, because it's kind of crazy because the family, they also put out the missing persons report though. So they had to be missing like for a while. So maybe that's just a misunderstanding or something. It got to be a misunderstanding because you do not, in my mind, you don't decompose the same day that you died. Now, he said a head area was covered by an oblique white plastic bag. Head and face are further covered by multiple disposable diapers. The phone charger, is wrapped tightly around her neck. He strangled her allegedly with a phone charger. That's deep. I don't know what that baby. She must have did something with the dope then. They had to be slinging dope or something. Huh? So neither one of the children was his?
Tonight, autopsies reveal disturbing new details on a triple homicide back in March. Now, as these details have been revealed, the story has become even more grisly.
Yeah, really painting a sad picture here. Markayla Johnson and her 2 children, you remember, were found dead in an apartment complex in Northeast Charlotte several months back. Well, today a new autopsy report revealed how the 22-year-old died.
WCNC Charlotte's Miles Harris,
Another 22 with 2 kids,
joins us in the studio. Miles, tough to go through all of this new information. You went through those autopsies, and what did that say?
Well, first of all, here, Colin and Vanessa, this is really just a heartbreaking case here. Markayla Johnson and her children were just 4 years old and 7 months old. And the details from this autopsy reveal that both the mother and the 7-month-old in this case had fentanyl in their systems, which is what led to their death.
So this is what led to their death, but they said that she had a phone cord, probably like an Apple phone cord around her throat. They said the fentanyl is what led to her death. So the mother and the 7-year-old. So was she breastfeeding? You say no, Willie. Finney is in all the drugs now. You say Finney is a new cut. That's a damn shame. That's why the people need to be off Earth.
His family reported the mother missing on March 3rd after they said they hadn't talked to her since January. So
they hadn't talked to her since January. And they was found in March. What was that May?
They asked police to do a welfare check. A few days later, they attempted, but nobody answered the door. Now, police, they got a search warrant on March 15th. In court records, they show that officers, they found the mother dead inside a storage container. Now, her children, they were found dead the next day. According to the toxicology report here that came out, the 7-month-old Messiah Johnson had fentanyl in his system. The 7-month-old also tested positive for cocaine, melatonin, as well as naloxone.
So they're using the fentanyl to cut the cocaine. Where you get the melatonin from? Was that like a little sleep aid or something like that right there? Naloxone is to combat the fentanyl.
Now, the autopsies reveal that Messiah also suffered a head injury and even brain bleeding. Now, it also states that both children were found in 2 gym bags in the back of Johnson's alleged boyfriend, Benjamin Taylor's car.
Benjamin Taylor car. So which one of the children named Taylor?
Now, court records state that Markayla Johnson moved from Myrtle Beach to Charlotte to be with Taylor, who they met online last year.
The 22-year-old up and moved with her 2 children to a whole nother spot with a dude that she met online.
Now, Taylor had been arrested and is now facing charges including 3 counts of first-degree murder and conceal/fail to report death. Now, he's expected in court later this month, and whether or not he'll also find out if he'll face the death penalty. But guys, we're still also waiting for the autopsy report on the 4-year-old miracle in this case, but really, it's just a really heartbreaking case.
She met him online and moved with him.
For the family here.
It certainly is, and one that continues to get worse as we learn more details. Miles, we know that you'll stay on top of it for us, though.
I just... And you know what's crazy? They haven't said that he was cooking dope or anything inside the house. That's strange to me that they did during their investigation. They have not said that there was dope in the house, like they confiscated dope or anything like that right there. Huh? Because for them to have high levels of fentanyl, the baby got cocaine in the system. The mama got fentanyl in the system. The child is 7 months old. How do melatonin though? She picked him. She picked him. She picked decisions. You say they are living in a working lab. The sad part is there's no lab in the reports though. That's what I'm saying. Like if there was dope set, they said nothing about dope as far as it like pertaining to like selling or something like that right there. Like they didn't confiscate a few bags of cocaine or nothing like that right there. A little fentanyl here and there. A little fenny on the plate with a spoon on that bitch. Nothing. Wow. Decisions. She got them killed. Oh, that's gonna hurt some people's feelings. She got her children and herself killed. In my opinion. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it.